In my last video, I walked you through exactly how I pace my CSWA curriculum, from pre-test to skill building to accuracy before speed and finally timed practice. Today, I want to talk about why students still struggle even when they think they're ready. After working with many students, I've seen the same mistakes come up again and again. And the truth is, most failed exams aren't because students don't know SolidWorks, they fail because of avoidable habits. In this video, I'm breaking down the top 7 CSWA exam mistakes, why they hurt students, and most importantly, how to fix them so you walk into the exam confident, prepared, and in control. If you're serious about passing the CSWA, stick with me. This will save you time, points, and frustration. I'm Dr. P, and this is Dr. P Learning. The number one mistake that I see on the SolidWorks exam is students using the wrong unit of measurements. The reason this hurts students is that the CSWA exam is written entirely in millimeters. If a student starts in IPS, inches, pounds per second, or another unit system, every dimension they enter will be incorrect. Even if the shape looks right, this leads to failed parts, incorrect mass properties, so many errors that cost time and points. So how to fix this? Always set MMGS before modeling anything. Make this a non-negotiable first step for you, okay? If you're a teacher, teach students to double check units before starting each problem. The Dr. P rule, wrong units equals wrong part. Okay, the second exam mistake that I see students making a lot is not checking dimensions before moving on to the next part of the build, okay? Now, students often assume early dimensions are correct and keep building, but one incorrect dimension early in the model compounds into multiple wrong features later, making it almost impossible to troubleshoot under time pressure. Okay, how to fix it? It's real simple. Pause after every major feature and verify those critical dimensions. Use the measure tool to confirm key values. Teachers encourage students to slow down between sections. Okay? The Dr. P rule, check now or rebuild later. Okay, the number 3 exam mistake that I see is students picking an arbitrary origin. Arbitrary doesn't mean random origin. Choosing a random origin causes sketches to float, break symmetry, and fail when dimensions change. Many CSWA questions require edits later, so poor origin placement makes those edits risky and time-consuming. How to fix it? Anchor sketches to the origin whenever possible. Okay? Use center lines, midplanes, and symmetry. All right. And then also ask yourself what features never move and anchor that part to the origin. Okay. The Dr. P rule, the origin is not optional, it's strategic. Okay, the number 4 mistake that I see students making on the CSWA exam, rushing the learning phase. Okay, this is basically go slow now to go fast later, okay? And why this hurts students? Students who rush fundamentals lack precision. Precision is so important on the CSWA exam. Students rely on guessing, shortcuts, and trial and error. These are strategies that completely fall apart under exam conditions. And not to mention in the real world, when you're relying on guessing and shortcuts when you're modeling something, can lead to even bigger problems. So, how to fix this? Emphasize accuracy before speed. Okay? Require clean sketches of yourself. Make sure you have the proper relations and you're rebuilding safe models. Okay? The other thing is delay timed practice until skills are consistent and repeatable. The Dr. P rule: speed is earned, not forced. All right, the number 5 CSWA exam mistakes is not practicing in a test-like environment. The CSWA isn't just a modeling test, it's a time management test. Students who never practice under pressure often panic, lose track of time, and rush the later questions. The way you fix it is run full-length time practice sessions, not just on the CSWA test environment, but also in a classroom environment. Okay? Mimic the real exam, no notes, limited help, and a countdown clock. Okay? Teach pacing benchmarks, about 45 minutes for a part, about 15 minutes for an assembly. Okay, Dr. P rule: you don't rise to the occasion, you fall to your level of practice. The number 6 CSWA exam mistake: leaving sketches underdefined. The reason this hurts students is underdefined sketches can shift, scale, or break when dimensions change later in the exam, and they will change from sketch to sketch. These failures are silent and often go unnoticed until the part fails to meet mass or rebuild checks. How to fix it: require of yourself fully defined or black sketches. Okay? Combine relations and dimensions, not just the dimensions. Okay? Teach students to scan for blue geometry before exiting. Remember, Dr. P rule: if it's blue, it's not done. Okay? And the number 7 reason for CSWA exam mistakes: ignoring design intent and feature order. Why this hurts students? Poor feature order leads to rebuild errors when dimensions change. Okay? Students who model visually instead of strategically struggle when the exam modifies earlier features. Okay? And how you fix that? Build from largest to smallest features. Okay? Save fillets and chamfers for the very end. You can use symmetry and mirrors whenever possible. And always ask yourself, what might the test change later? The other thing you can do is look to see what the test changes later. Okay? Dr. P rule for this: model like the test is trying to break your part, because it is. If these mistakes sound familiar, don't worry. This is exactly why I built my complete CSWA curriculum system. This isn't a random practice or disconnected lessons. It's a step-by-step classroom-tested system that walks students from fundamentals to accuracy to speed and finally into full test-ready confidence. I use this exact curriculum with my own students, and it's helped them pass the CSWA with consistency, not guesswork. So far, to date, after 4 years, I've had a 96% pass rate. If you're a teacher, program director, or student who wants a clear path to CSWA success, I've linked the full CSWA curriculum in the description below on Teachers Pay Teachers. Check it out, and if this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, drop a comment with what you want me to help you with next, and I'll see you in the next video.